Ohayo gozaimasu, konnichiwa, konbawa, guten Morgen, guten Tag, guten Abend, guten Nacht, buenos dias, buenos noches, buenos tardes, bonjour, bonsoir, bienvenue, buongiorno, ahoy, akosamash, annyeonghaseyo, assalamu alaikum, shalom, makaremaka, dzień dobry, or what do. Good morning. It's early morning streaming. It's morning. We're streaming. Hi, how are you? I have a weird blue light on. Huh? Look at this. Look at a weird blue light. They sell. Oh, I want to do this. Shit's not set up. I'm still waking up. Look at this. It's like a bottle, right? And there's like LED strips in it. I don't know. And there's a USB port. I don't know what this is for. There's no cable. Like you have to plug it directly into a USB outlet somehow, somewhere, and then it just generates light. And the weirdest thing is you gotta tap to turn on. So you tap to turn on, tap to turn off, on, off. I don't know what the hell these things are for. Like I don't know. I got them because I was confused. And it's a 2-pack. So I have like a little USB cable here to cast a little blue, just to make it a little bit interesting. I don't know if I'll have it on the whole time. But get the actual, and you can see like compared to the regular neon, it ain't nothing. Because it's just a little bit. Oh, look at that! Look at the creativity. 2-point lighting. Look at this. You got that cotton candy lighting. Get really cyberpunk up in this bitch, right? Good morning. How are you doing? I did not update anything. I slept in a little bit later than perhaps normal, and then we're good morning, stream platypus. I mean, yeah, it's the cotton candy lighting, dude. I mean, that's what it is. There's different kinds of cotton candy lighting, but this is one. You got your blue and your pinks. You can do like a pink and a purple. There's different stuff you can do. I'm not a huge lighting guy, but I've always liked photography. Wait, do I mean that? I'll say it's true that I've always liked photography. I often found photography very frustrating. And so I have gone to it and come back and gone to it and come back and like kind of given up on it multiple times in my life. Like twice. But I've been sticking with it for the last couple of years and I do enjoy it. And that's the sort of stuff you kind of pick up on. Yeah, like, yes, of the yearly hallucination therapy. Is that so? Which one was that? That Christmas would be the yearly hallucination therapy. Good lord. But yeah, I definitely enjoy. Like, I like thinking about it, and then I try to like to really, be mindful of that stuff and consider it. I can't find. I know I have Aces and Adventurers. I know I downloaded the little. Oh, here it is. There it goes. I'm gonna get switched over. Yeah, but I mean, like, I just hopped on here. I got nothing set up. I was just like in a hurry. Right downstairs got coffee, right? Cold brew. I'm using a different method today, so it's a little weak. I have I assume it's just basically a single person instant cold brew maker. I don't know how they bill it, but like it's actually rather cool. It's like a good morning, Mighty Python. Or was he? Oh, you're actually talking. Okay, we'll circle back to that. So it's actually like a glass flask with a magnetic stirrer base. So it's kind of like what you'd see like in a chemistry lab. It makes a little funnel. And you put the coffee grounds in there, and it stirs it, and you're supposed to like set a timer, and that timer controls how strong it is. You come back in 15, 20, or 30 minutes or whatever it is. So I'm like, I'm just gonna put a fuckload of coffee into this, and then let it go for like an hour. And then I'll dilute it. I'll make kind of like a concentrate. It didn't really work. We have been using like Trader Joe's has bags of cold brew that you can put like in a big pitcher. Like you'd imagine a 1980s suburban housewife would make sun tea out of. I got a bunch of them pitchers. I got a little handle on it, a little pop top. And so we would make that. And that lasts, if I'm drinking it, it'd last me the whole week. If the wife and I are drinking it 3 or 4 days, I'm happy to share with her. Just pointing out the math, not criticizing the math, just pointing out what the math is. And so like yeah, I wonder if we just use grounds and the instant coffee, the cold brew, can we make a pitcher? Not really. Make like half a pitcher, and it's a little bit on the timid side. But we'll figure it out. But in fairness, like it's the Trader Joe's. It's like 2 big fucking bags of coffee. Like you pick it up, like you play cornhole, like beanbag toss with these, right? Like they're substantial, and you put 2 of them in. I had put in like a cylinder of coffee grounds, so like it's not exactly the same. But the once a year mushroom release for adults in a safe environment. Got it. I mean, yeah, dude, I've always been scared of my brain in general. Like the for a long time, the most threatening thing someone could say to me is like, "I'll leave you alone for your thoughts." I'm like, don't you fucking dare leave me alone in there. No. I have you here to distract me from my thoughts. Do not leave me alone with my thoughts. But but hey, I'm glad you're into it. It's one of these things where I like that people are we like we're starting to live in a world where people are like, hey man, figure out what's up with your brain, whatever that means. A very good friend of mine, a long time friend of mine. We were talking, if I'm gonna be 46 here in a few weeks, a month. We've been friends for 40 years, right? So just how long I've known him. Yeah, he finally just started to like get into therapy. He's seeing someone routinely. He's, they have him on some medication, and it's really making like a difference for him. However you got to do it, man. It's not for everyone, but it helps us get clean off bad things, and once a year helps get adult emotions and ground energy. Totally. 100%. It's at the end of the day, I'm very much of the school of thought of like, as long as you're tackling reality responsibly, right? Whatever that means. That means you're not hurting yourself. You're not hurting others. Go for it. But there you go. So get you some cotton candy lighting. Just on and off. I might have to do something. I wanted to do something special for Halloween last year as far as lighting is concerned. I maybe I'll try again. I don't know. Like with like the spooky stuff that I'm going to try to get wired up again this year. I know I don't do much with the channel points. I'll get back into doing stuff like that, but it's just, hey, amongst us, I stream in the morning. I enjoy it. I love it. I'm having fun with you guys. I go immediately to work, and then I work until it's time to make dinner, and then I want to go sit down and do fuck all, right? Like, the people out here are, like, working, like, a full-time job. Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, like, I'm also streaming, and I'm also, like, really putting a ton of energy and effort into... good for them. I've gotten some... I got some animations I made. I got some backgrounds. I got some stuff here and there. I would like to do something cool, though. When we last left off... Hi, welcome back. Aces and Adventures. If that's 10 minutes. That's exactly 10 minutes of bullshit. You might have noticed also I have returned to... Or I'm going to try to return to this shit here. Right? With the playing today, playing later. I'm going to do that for me as much as anyone else. To try to keep me on track. Like, all right, what am I thinking of doing? Because you'll be surprised at the number of times... You might not be surprised at you might not be surprised at all, but the number of times I've sat down like, all right, I gotta play something. I start playing something. And then like an hour into playing it, it's like, I had another idea. I was gonna play that game and I forgot. And like, I fucking forgot about it. So like, I could sit down and go, like, oh, right. Yesterday's me, before the sleep-addled brain entered into the equation, thought that we should do ... So let's stick with that. So it's kind of like, it's for me as much as anything. Once you're, tried playing Apex. It was, I can only imagine that would be a challenge to stack those. That's a lot of variables going on at once, right? Like, but good for you. But yes, Aces and Adventures right now, Phasmophobia later on. Aces and Adventures was kind of cool. I guess it's an older game. I got it because Steam said you'd like this, and I listened to Steam. The algorithm seems to know me. And it's a weird pokery hybrid Magic the Gathering. We've played through as Magnar. Ragnar. We played as the warrior a handful of times, and we played once as the mage, and they did seem like they played somewhat... Oh, you have fast... We need to get... Yes, I will be happy to play... We can play Phasmo together. I would be happy and thrilled. We can absolutely get some Phasmo, and I do enjoy Phasmo. I wish there was more of it. So totally. Warrior, Magmar the Warrior. So and as you progress through the game, they open up these different decks, and these decks, these are just kind of like story elements. I don't know that they actually have to be decks of cards, but they're like story elements. And there's different characters you can play as. So we played as the Warrior twice, and won both times. We played as the Mage, and we lost, but it did seem like they genuinely played differently. And interestingly enough, the Mage was kind of like glass cannon-y. Like I found, points like, oh, this dude fucking hits hard, but he's not durable. So there seems to be something to the way that they build these decks. But if we were to continue down the path, we had Magnar, Magnor, the Warrior. And this is all very faux Hearthstone, Lord of the Rings, generic fantasy. Not to be a dick, but truth. Shaylin the Rogue, which we have not used at all. And Nazim the Mage that we used once. And they have these different stats, which I don't fully understand. Like the one attack, I still don't get it. The 7 health totally makes sense. The 1 shield, I guess, I don't get it. I don't get how these numbers matter. I won't lie. I thought it did initially, and then I didn't. These are your health points. 8, right? That I get. So
I've got my axe and my shield.
I'm gonna stick with
ready
Magma.
for anything.
I'm still play a special guest recruit. Hey man, I'm down whenever. I mean, we could. Phasmo supports crossplay. Right, you should be able to join from a console if you're playing on a console. Be happy to have it. I like playing the game. All right, we've also slightly modified Magnar's deck, or we've gotten the ability to modify it. I don't think we got any new cards yet. Oh, we can have mulligans. We did not have mulligans before. So Magnar, as he levels up, his abilities seem to mostly be focused around spades and hearts. Spades were used for things like some of his direct attacks. Hearts were used for like defense type stuff. So I guess we could offload the Jack, well, a pair of Jacks. We'll offload the 7.
Sky blue over rippling ebon.
She wants Emmy and I in a game for the comedy.
Of sun-baked stone. The tower on the star
what are you doing tonight?
Stirs a curious nostalgia.
I don't know what we'd be waiting on. Typically, we sometimes start a little bit early for you. We might be starting like as early as 2:30 your time, 3:30 my time, right? Because you're Central. As early as 3:30, depending on how quick work lets out for me, and usually play for about 2 hours. Because then I gotta go feed the missus by about 5:30. Make sure she has some food in her. So I don't know how that would work out for you. I'm not also like I'm supposed to be going to bed later each day. So like let's be also clear, like so cards on the table, literally in the game, in real life, I'm supposed to be going to bed later. So I could probably talk to Jin and see if he wouldn't mind like shifting that like an hour or 2 forward. Fly to New York and all right, well let's try it. I'll reach out to you on Discord whenever we're getting ready to kick off. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't work for you, not a problem. And then if we have to circle back in 2 weeks, we'll circle back in 2 weeks. So we'll try it. That'll be fun. I've been trying to get Mondi to learn. I've been quizzing her on Phasmo, like making sure she's watching and paying attention, because I'd like her to play too. We're working on solutioning that. Okay. We'll message you and we'll see what happens. What's worst thing you're gonna say is no. You never know. You might go, you know what? Actually, yeah, I got 45 minutes. I got an hour. Especially if you're playing with me and Jin, we'll be happy to show you how to play. Like if you want to learn how to play, if you just want to like try to like get a couple wins under your belt for like moral support, we'll rip through fucking Tanglewood in 7 minutes. Like it's Yeah, we could do Tanglewood in like 7-10 minutes. I mean, hell, Jin and I, as much as he will fight me on it, on average, there will be outliers because things could be weird. We can get through anything but Point Hope pretty quickly, the lighthouse tower. And I personally feel like we can get through Sunny Meadows, which is like, you know, the worst map, the huge asylum. We routinely do that in 10 minutes. Like, that's not... 10-15 minutes is not unusual for us. That's not a crazy... I think the fast... We did it, like, I think in 7 minutes once. So, man, yeah, we could absolutely go through it. All right. Aces and Adventures, though. ADHD. Go!
Strange memories set your feet in motion, and the sand replies
Kate
with
Blanchett,
footing.
though? This is
A
fake
slavering beast greets you at the crest
Sorry.
of the first dune.
Oh, I look forward to the
Then
screaming.
the ground erupts behind you.
We have Sable Scorpions and Camel Luke. Camel Luke is here, ladies and gentlemen. Camel Luke. Why is Camel Luke here? Why is Camel Luke offering me E at a rave? What exactly is Okay. So, alright, they're attacking with a high card at 10. We could easily counter it with a king, which might be, like, overkill. Right, so we have to answer in kind. I can't play a pair against a high card, which is what I thought you could do initially. So we'll play the king. It'll block. And it'll just be a defense. And then I hurt him instead for reasons, right? That I still don't fully understand. So we'll play out 2 pair. And then he's got to deal with 2 pair.
That's not a valid attack.
What? For game balance reasons, 2 pair cannot be used in comp... Wait. That didn't happen. That didn't happen before. Well, I didn't try it last time. You can't play 2 pair. The hell is that? For balance reasons. Yo, I don't know how I feel about that. I know I don't. How about this? I know I don't like it. You can't win. No, yeah, I mean, I don't want to be overly critical because I do like this game. I did just start playing it. I'm like, hey, let's check out this game. But the back of my head is very much thinking like, hey, if you're building a poker type game, and one of the most common card combinations you can get breaks your game, you need to reevaluate some mechanics of the game. Right? You just don't throw out like an entire classification of 2 pair. It's very, very, very common. As far as Monty needing a PS5 or a computer, yeah. I'll even talk about it briefly. Monty has said before. She said like, I'll go get like just get like a little cheap whatever, a small mini box. And I've looked into them, and a lot of them won't run games in a way that's enjoyable. I have had a on my watch list like the refurbished Steam Decks for quite a while, just waiting for one to come in. And I figure we could always dock that to the TV and do it up. So that might wind up happening, but yeah, the end of the day, the credit card is, as I keep saying, credit card is still smoking from going to Japan for a month, right? So it's kind of like, I feel bad. I love playing games with her. And I know she misses playing games with me. Yeah. So it is something that I want to do. I am efforting towards it. What is it fully the same for the PS5 at the end of the year, but the human. Yep, that's gonna be the way to do it. So every time you, I can't. She's talking.
Catch your breath. Catch.
See, we've never once done the restore, which I assume is just a heal. Why wouldn't I just level up every time? Iron Blood. So yeah, this is
The
one where...
path to the monolith brings you to a slack between the dunes, where vultures circle. The desert cedes to your steps and welcomes you in. You begin to sink, and the vultures descend.
Top deck a red to escape. Alright, so it's the first time we've had anything like this where, kind of like your choose your own adventure. I don't know that I can control that.
The three vultures
Apparently I escaped.
patiently wait for you to pull yourself from the sinking sand, exhausted, encumbered, and smelling of supper.
That's me! I smell a supper! Dig out. Usable encounter. Draw an ability. Weird.
Traspiax.
Alright. Alright, finishing blow is fantastic. Alright, so part of leveling up has been great. Has been this card here. This Iron Blood is very much a game changer as far as I'm concerned. So normally when they're playing a hand, you have to beat the hand that's coming at you. So if they throw a high card, you have to have a better high card. If they throw a pair, you have to have a better pair. This makes it so that if you're just playing hearts, it reduces the damage you take. So you don't actually care whether you win or lose. And in fact, some of the cards are like, hey, when you fail to defend, you get to do a thing. And it still counts as failing to defend, even if you take no damage. So his shit is rad. Alright, Scavenger. I don't know what Scavenger. Scavengers gain 1 offense and 1 defense when an ally is defeated. Alright, so they're going to get progressively harder. I don't think I can damage all of them at once, so we'll just go after it, right? Pair of queens. He defends with 1 queen, that's not going to be good enough. 2 damage, right? And then, end turn. A single king coming at us. We don't have a heart to really defend it with. So I'll make a wild heart. We'll make this 3 into a heart. And now I'll defend with this. So even though the king is greater than 3, we take 0 damage. So what's the diff? It's same as winning as far as I'm concerned. A 6, we can beat a 6 with a 9. You're stressing it over airports, but that is... You'll be fine. Airports can be stressful environments. I think that what is the most important part about flying is giving yourself plenty of time. Just padding. And I've heard different theories about, like, people waste too much time at airports and this, that, and the... No. Go to the airport early. Don't stress yourself out about the TSA. Get there early. Get through security. Have a book. Have a phone. Play a game, right? Get a sandwich. Yeah, it just is. Like that's how I do it. And again, you'll definitely see like different types of people out there giving like travel advice of like, if you don't occasionally miss a flight, you're spending too much time at the airport. Man, fuck you. Right? No, then I'm always stressing about, am I gonna miss the flight or not? We're gonna take some damage here. There's nothing we can do. Just go there early. You know, go to whatever is a reasonable priced. After you get past the TSA, get yourself a nice big bottle of water and a snack, and just chill, right? Because going through security is stressful anyways. Like, did I forget to unpack my dynamite? Or whatever it is that goes through everyone's brain when you're dealing with that, right? Alright. Intimidate's a great card. Yeah, plus take a nap. Take a nap. Take a nap. Yep. Yes, and print the boarding pass whenever possible. I love phones. I love my cell phone. Don't rely on it. Technology can't be trusted. We can heal if we need to. I don't think we do right this second, but at the end of this round, we probably will. So I should hold on to at least one of the hearts. So we'll just lead with our King High. See if he can beat King. He can beat King! Alright, such is life. I want to hold on to that heart, so we'll go ahead and we'll play this here. 8. Oh wait, no, we want to attack. That's right. Shit. All right. Counter with the king. Pair of 9s. We can't beat it with a pair of 8s. But one of these does have a heart, so that will reduce our damage by 1. We can also remove one of his 9s, meaning our queen will beat him. Technology is just going to... Yeah. Yes. And how. Incoming king. I don't think we could do anything to beat it, so I want to save these hearts. I'd like to save these hearts. So we'll play the 6 of hearts to defend and take no damage.
It's my turn.
Alright. Do I have to heal yet? 5? I think we're still kind of okay. Let's discard this 7. Get another ability. Alright, more Heart of the Oxus. Okay. Alright. Player Jack. Yeah, more of the stories have both. Yeah, always have shit with you is basically the moral of the story. Incoming ace. We can counter an ace with an ace. Not a problem. Incoming queen. Can't block the queen with anything. But we can play this 3 and not take any damage.
Field at the ready.
Alright. Our turn to reciprocate. So again, health potion. We will make sure we have 2 hearts. And these 2 hearts of oxes mean that we have... We can't... I wish you could reorder cards. So I can heal. This is ready for a heal. You can't heal between rounds, so I think once it looks like we're definitely going to win, we absolutely want to heal. If there is a way to heal between rounds, I've never found it. So we'll play out our 8. Our pair of 8s. Can he beat? He cannot. So he dies, and now he gets buffed. Alright. I should probably heal right this second. So, make you a heart. Make you a heart. Heal our ass.
It's the spot.
Alright. And while we're at it. Alright, end turn. Draw a handful of cards. Coming at us with a pair of 4s. We can intimidate to remove one of his 4s. So now he's got to come out with an ace, and we can counter the ace, and it's a push. Alright.
The axe.
Alright, and now what can we do? We almost have a straight here. Almost have the wheel. We'll throw this... We need a 3. We're desperate for a 3. I don't know if we can get to a 3. We need a spade to kill him outright. So... maybe we just draw a card. And maybe we'll get a spade.
Do your worst.
We did not get a spade. Alright, let's dig out with this 8. We get more health. Can we overheal? Can we go up to 10? I don't think we can, but that's going to basically be our turn. There's the spade we needed. Alright. Can I use this on my turn? On not my turn?
I can't use that right now.
Okay. Attacking with an ace, defend with an ace. Alright.
You better not dull my axe.
And now we can just kill him with this.
Your fate is sealed.
Let the sand have the vulture. Let the sand.
It looks like you
I
can't...
just came up with a new move.
Alright, and the spike shield. So if we defend with a spade, now we cause
shimmering
damage to them.
path slivers over dunes beneath
Moving
the
along.
moonlight, vanishing into the fold where sand and stars join hands. A close inspection confesses a carpet of fine flakes angled to glint in lunar light.
Fun alliteration aside. The Hall of the Dead or leave. This place is only...
is only for the dead and those who wish to join them. The point of a pyramid tilts from atop a dune, sinking over the course of an eon. A door, slanted in a snarl, juts from the sands below.
Top o' the dune. We're not
A
gonna leave.
strangely familiar figure in fine clothes offers a limb of square leaves to a king, girdled by gold and jewel.
That's the
Or is
merchant
it the
guy
other
we've
way
seen.
around?
We've seen the merchant guy.
A graveling groan calls your attention to a shifting slate in the middle of the chamber. Sarcophagus means eater of flesh.
Oh yeah, I
But
guess
this
it does.
meal has refused the slow digest of time.
Graveling groans and shifting slate. Again, all the alliteration.
It's my turn.
Alright. Fire on! Fire on. What is with these names? Entities with defensive suffer -1 attack damage. Okay, so he's gonna be hard to hit. Hard to hit, but not impossible to kill. So we do want to start stacking like multiple attacks so we can get some through. So high card's not gonna be great right now. We just gotta basically do anything but high card. Right, so that should hit him for 1. Right? Pair of jacks. Decidedly inconvenient. But we will counter that with a 7. 5, drawn towards a straight. 7. Break up the straight. It's an inside straight draw, so we're looking for a 6. And then it'll reduce our damage to 1. And it's going to make us play a 5. It's fine. Whatever.
Better not dull my axe.
Alright. Intimidate will be useful here. 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, a lot of these inside straight draws. Or this actually, okay, a jack or a 6. It's an open-ended straight draw. What attack with? We could just attack. We're better off just drawing a card than anything. Because if we attack with a high card, he's not going to take any damage. It's just going to be a waste of a card. I don't know if I can overheal, but maybe it's the time for that.
Tis a good brew.
I cannot overheal. I can get myself back up to 8. And then, let's see here. This 10 is not very useful. Let's redraw.
I'm ready for anything.
Have more 10s! If we intimidate, it'll drop him down to a single queen. We could take 2 damage and deal 1 damage to him. We might want to do that. So now we should deal 2 damage to him. We take 2, he takes 2, he takes 1, I'm at 6, he's at 3. Right?
Hold your shield high.
He's at 2. Oh, I thought he should have, I thought he should only taken 1. Alright, cool. Even better. Where's my... Alright, we're going to use that. Lead with the queen. Or the ace. Just the ace. Defense for 9. So he's going to take no damage, that's fine. Alright, he's coming out with us a pair of 9s. So, here's what we can do. The deuce and the queen is going to drop our damage taken to 0. And then we're going to be able to use his revenge to damage him even though we lost. Right? So we're going to lose the encounter for 0. And now we can play this card to attack him.
Shield at the ready.
And then we can just finish him. There we
It's
go.
over.
Again, there is strategy to this game. I'm slowly understanding
These
it.
stone halls be the
+1
Now
hand
that's what I
size.
read for.
Sacrifice 1 HP to draw 2 abilities and 2 cards. Ooh. Hell yeah.
up and down you scale
do
the
that.
dunes, each
The
time
dunes.
a little lower. Only as the spire sets on the horizon is your slow descent made clear.
I keep expecting her to
Heap of
rhyme.
bright satin flaps cheerfully in the morning sun,
And then
as
she doesn't?
fragrant oils and roasted arabica dance on the wind. But something foul frolics in the young shade. whirling through valuables in the tent until turning towards you.
I don't know if like she's like using iambic pentameter or something like that. Something about like the cadence of how she's speaking. I keep expecting the last word to rhyme and it doesn't. Right? A peak of bright satin flaps in the sun, and fabric and oils and dance on your gun. Like I just like right, there's something about it that it doesn't happen. Oh no, the Diamond Seekers! What is a Diamond Seeker? Diamond Seeker gains 1 offense per diamond in your hand. We are going to discard diamonds. Dollar Store Date Cate Blanchett doesn't rhyme. Yeah, you're right. Dollar Store Cate Blanchett doesn't rhyme with anything. Chop to draw 1 damage, deal 1 damage, and draw a card. All right. So this might take a brief amount of thinking. So at any point in time, we can throw away 1 HP to do 2 abilities and 2 cards. But since they damage me on diamonds, I don't know that I want to have a ton of cards. So what we might wind up doing here in your hand. This is my hand, so that's where. So is this my hand here? So this 1 diamond in my hand, or right? You know what I mean? Like both those can be considered hand from my perspective. We're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna attack this way with trips. He cannot defend. All right. I can convert this into the end of my turn. So yeah. All right, he's bringing a pair of 7s. So what if we did a pair of 8s? What if we just killed you? All right, pair of kings. If we remove the kings, he drops to an ace, and we can tie an ace. All right. So we'll take our tie here. Grapple shield. Deal 1 damage to an enemy if it's okay, right? That's a cool card, which is 1 free damage. Pair of 6s. Pair of kings. Not much I can do about that. I'm scared. Alright. So he has 1 king coming at us. We can defend with a heart. And then we get a push, right? Should.
It's my turn.
Remember, you can't use 2 pair for game balance reasons. What the fuck's the story on that? But, alright. You got pair of queens. Pair of deuces. That's not going to do it. And then we should be able to kill him now, right? We can make you into a spade. And now we can chop, and that's it. There we go.
Thank you, young brat. Be wary of the lamps you rob. Now, you've leaves for me.
Everyone out there, be careful of the lamps you rub. Refreshment. Heal 3, overdraw 3 cards. It's consumable, though. But that with our ring does seem to be pretty rad.
We swear?
Yeah. We can't afford any of these other ones.
The merchant points to the horizon.
In gratitude, I'll go against my nature and give you one for free. Walk in the shade of the white tree when the sun is at eventide, but beware the low sands.
Will do.
A leafless shock of white bolts from the nadir of this giant black basin.
Dear.
The sun has only begun its descent, but it's enough to paint the path of its shadow.
Someone has a thesaurus with their nadir.
Leaning in the shallow shade of the white tree, you feel the sands begin to shake and swell. You scramble away, but a black tide gives chase. Then erupts a mouth to the abyss itself.
Shai Halud.
You better not dull my
Alright,
axe.
so what is... Alright, so let's figure out. What is a giant? Entities with giant gain +1 defense per card in an enemy's attack hand... What? What does that mean? Yay! Congratulations. May it go very well. Alright, I feel like we have to go after him with a monster hand to start. So let's just try to hit it. So we're gonna heal our 3, overdraw 3 cards, right? Go ahead and play it. I must discard 3 cards. So I have 4 jacks. So we're gonna play the 4 jacks. We'll throw out the 4, the 6, the 7. And then we'll play our quads. And, like... That's gonna be good, right? Only 4 damage? Lots of double checking. Yep, it's... Like I said, to me, the best thing you can do, sacrifice 1 HP, draw 2 abilities and 2 cards. Because he's going to hit me no matter what. I might as well get some cards in my hand. We could chop. We could chop him twice. We could chop Master Onion. I think that's maybe a good idea to... Because that way we'll draw more cards. Yeah, chop him. I want to hold on to that king. Alright, so that's going to be our turn. Alright, so we got him down 5 HP. He's attacking with a pair of 5s. I have a pair of kings. That should be more than sufficient. Alright. Grapple, deal 1 damage, and gain a shield. He's not at full health, but... I mean, free damage would be fine. They're not going to let me play 2 pairs, so I'm looking to draw a full house more than anything. So, do I sacrifice 1 HP... to try to grab... I might be able to flush. Alright. What happened to my overdraw? 2 abilities and 2 cards. I just draw 2 abilities. That's not what I thought it would be. I thought I was going to get more cards here. So we'll just grapple. We'll just grapple. Pair of 9s. Down to 4. Magic number's 3, right? What does he have? A pair of 8s. I don't think I can block that outright. But it's only going to do 1 damage, that's it. And then we should be able to do our revenge, because we'll lose this. No damage. Revenge. Down to 3.
Hold your shield high.
Finishing blow.
Your fate is sealed.
Get fucked. Easy.
White
Baby game.
splinters fleck the black
A game for
sand
children.
Between islands of gore, but the tree still stands in
You might have to
your
take off your
memory.
shoes, Bloody.
And
Yes, you
so
might not.
You walk in that shadow until the sun sets, and the spire rises before you, a silhouette of absent stars. You arrive at the feet of Titan's ladder. The size of the spire is lost in stars. You can feel yourself pulled upwards by its gravity, teasing forgotten dreams from your dormant past.
Hey! Complete all adventures. In spring. Use 4 of a kind in combat for the Teardric Knot. First completion. 4 of a kind. 3 of a kind.
Maybe a wee break before the next one.
Rank B. I don't know. I think few people could do as good as I, you know, not trying to brag here, video game, but maybe that might have been an A, right? Get all of our mana, and we're going to open up our cocaine pods. Ooh, all right. Rogue card. We don't play as the rogue. Defensive stance. Leap attack. Gain 3 shields. Oh, that seems behind the shield. All right, so like I said, I think these are the foil ones are probably rarer. Move to a target space in order. Deal 1. I mean, that sounds neat. Gain 3 shields actually sounds rad. But it costs you a hit point. Oh, okay. I'm glad I looked at that. Behind the shield. Behind the shield. Now, I don't know if those are in my deck or I actually have to start adding those in. I didn't see any of these other cards, so I'm guessing we actually have to add them to our deck. Nazim. A card for Nazim. Polar Wall. Negate. I mean, that's a gold. I'll take the gold card.
A crimson tree broods in a rueful mist beneath the gaze of the old castle. Long ago, its king was taken by a dark offering. But only the ravens know he still dwells here beneath the soil, eager to return the misery of his gift to the one who gave it.
Unlocked Ravenmere, the Hunter. Tits and ladders. Let's go back. I think I have to manipulate our deck, right? Like, because we should add a bunch of new cards for Magnar that we didn't see. So I guess there is a there's a necessary deck building component of this. So unnamed deck. Is this mine? So first off, give me all my silver cards, right? I think that'd be number 1. Behind the shield. Behind the shield. So can I have 30 of these? I know it makes the mix a little, I mean, Finishing Blow is so clutch, or has been time and time again. Where's, like, the Ox Heart? I know I have other... okay, there you go. Grapple Shield. Oh, Finishing Blow +1. That's probably more of what I want. Health Potion. Heart of the Ox, Heart of the Ox. Intimidate, Intimidate, Intimidate. Intimidate is great. Next page. Intimidate +1. Revenge, Revenge. Gain defense equal to your shields. Whetstone. Whetstone. Should I be getting 30 of Whirlwind +1? Revenge. Yeah, I'm guessing here at this stuff. Yeah, like you have 2. So does this thing have to include, like, my actual, like, poker cards, or no? Like, that's the only thing that's really throwing me off is... No, I am not selecting from the poker cards, right? Like, I'm... Because it's 52 decks, so this is... not super clear to me what I'm selecting here. So I'm just going to grab 30 abilities and assume I get a full deck of card plus the 30 abilities. So Heal Potion. Heart of the Ox, because we know that hearts are super useful for us. And then, what, 4 more... Chop. Chop. And then Dizzying Blow. And then Finishing Blow. Okay, there's 30. Right? We're happy with that. That's what we wanted, right? Unnamed deck. Alright, okay. How about unnamed deck? We got name. No idea what I'm doing. There you go. No idea! Coming at you, the no idea deck. So let's see. Let's look at the starter deck real quick. Like, yeah, I mean, it's just, yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah, it's he has no club abilities, but that's fine. Okay, all right. Ravenmeyer, the Huntress. Let's just keep going. I do like playing as the warrior at the moment, so it might be basic. It might be me just playing with the Ryu, but I'm gonna play with the Ryu. How do I select what deck I want to use, though? I want to make sure I'm using my deck. And also, there was this thing, right? Shield Bearer. Gain 1 shield at the start of your turn. Retain a shield. Great. I mean, are these all going to be warrior cards, or I guess I change this out. Draw an ability when you rest. A Joker is added to your deck. Apparently we're at level 30 as the warrior. Alright, insufficient to draw a new leaf. So do I gotta go back here and, like, is that shit I gotta put in my no idea deck? Right, like, is there a rarity? So no, that wild card isn't here. I don't know where those cards get into play. The rest and the whatever, so presumably I don't have to worry about it. How do I make this the active deck? Well, let's just assume that's the active deck. Let's just assume. Okay. Tits and ladders. All right.
I love to read.
All right, there you go. Here's what we pick. No idea. That's where we pick our deck. All right. Let's go! You may mulligan 1 card. Off this diamond.
1,000 columns reach into the stars above. Steps by which giants may climb to the heavens.
Like
With
one.
what patient hands nature shapes the stone. Unseen, but for when their labor aligns with the ken of mankind. Your eyes rise to the sable sea of stars. There, an arrow of smokeless flame streaks to the earth below, growing bright enough to paint the dunes red. It crashes into the desert in a splash of flame and black sand. The light fades, but is not extinguished. Rising, it sails over the dunes towards you.
Over the dunes!
Scramble up the... Turn to face the flames.
Turn to face the flames, changes.
The fire dives and crests over the waves.
The fire dives and crests over the waves of
closing the divide
sand.
and appearing with
Turn
unearthly
to
speed.
face the flames, changes.
It's my turn.
Blazing Presence and Efreet. At the start of their turn, entity with Blazing Presence deals 1 damage to all opponents. Well, that could suck. What can we do about that? We don't have a flush. We got 3 to a flush draw. I could try to discard and get closer to a flush. We don't have any of our power-ups yet, so this is, you know, this is a little rough. I can just attack with the ace and hope for the best, right? Can you beat an ace? No, you cannot. He's going to do 1 damage each turn. This is going to be a game of survival on my behalf. Pair Queen. shades. I can't defend it. So we'll throw out this 5 jack to hold on to my pair, because I'm going to take 2 damage no matter what.
Thrust the axe.
Alright. Can't do 2 pair. Remember, that's overpowered, video game. So, pair of kings. Right. He's down to 2. We can intimidate the next turn. Maybe ace I can defend against. I can just play the ace and call it square.
You better not dull my axe.
Alright. I would like a little bit more attacks. But if we can get this to slide through, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, okay.
Leave the
Heal to max health when equipped. Gain a harm shield. Entities with harm shield deal 1 damage when a standard. Oh, hell yeah.
There's my breath.
That's easy.
The figures
That's a simple
on the
one.
lower ledges scatter at the sight of your victory over the fallen star. You begin your ascent.
Lesson is, don't be afraid of
A
shit.
veil of pale light is drawn over the stars, so they may carry on their celestial affairs behind the privacy of the sun. A tumbling rock called your attention to a beast of hoof and horns standing soundly on sheer stone. With great confidence, it leaps, knocking you to the ledge below.
A goat is fucking with you.
Shield at the ready.
Enemies with leaping move. Okay, that's fine. I'm not even gonna address this. Capra. All right. Dun dun dun. 8 health though. Somewhat impressive. 8, 9, 10. Jack is not a hand. We have a couple hearts, so I guess it's the 3 hearts. So I could probably shed off the non-heart cards. The straight draw, it's a gut shot, right? I have to get a, well, I could get a queen or a 7. So I guess we could just play the, we'll just play the 3. I mean, you could argue I probably should just discard it instead. Because, like, what's the difference at that point in time? Pair of 9s, ace. We can get him to drop down to a king, but that's not going to make a difference, so... Play the 9, see if we get a 7 or a queen. Oh, he goes again. Intimidate, remove the king. Play the jack. Fuck the straight. There's that queen we needed the whole time, you son of a bitch. Alright. That's fine. This takes us to 3 hearts. But other than that, like, really nothing. Fuck it. Queen versus queen, we could defend.
You better not dull my axe.
I mean, I guess we just hope we could get him down 1 more, and then use our finishing blow. Ace isn't gonna do it. Fuck. This goat's gonna kick our ass. There's our wild ace. Alright, a 10 of spades. If we intimidate, make him go to his 9, we can tie a 9.
It's my
That's
turn.
our wild card, okay? And now we can just kill him with the finishing blow.
It's over.
But we are hurting.
The Capra.
We'll level up.
Capra falls to the earth like a common stone, losing a horn to a rugged white root as it clatters to the sand below. Claim the horn for your collection.
Yep, level up.
It's all about the gains.
Always level up. We're always leveling up. The heart defense one is a little bit better, I think.
Clamor of caws and cackles wavers on the breeze as a fuss of black feathers flaps in from the sun.
Hold your shield high.
Flying! What does flying mean? Flying. Suffer -1 combat damage from cards with a standard value of 9. Okay. So, basically, 10s and face cards are the only ones that do damage to them. And also, I guess, my ability, right? Like, that'll count too. So, the pair of 5s does nothing then. So this is a wild card, including the suit. So that's 1 heart. I'll still play the pair of 5s to get them out of the hand. So we have a... Yeah, I mean, it's going to suck, but I think we're just going to have to put up with it. Because we can heart our way through this next interaction here. So, King... We can make this into the 2 hearts. And defend with a heart. No damage. Alright, what is it? An ace of hearts. So we can block this with the 3 of hearts. No damage. Alright, Queen of Hearts. We can defend it with this 8 of heart. No damage.
Cross the axe.
Alright. How do they all take actual damage? So we can do the grapple shield on this dude. Alright. And the pair of aces seems like a bit of a waste right now, but I guess we got to get one of these dudes dead, so. Alright, end turn. We can always heart our way through the defense. Make you a heart. King, make you a heart.
It's
Love
my
the
turn.
heal. Would love a heal. Looking for you, heal. Where are you at? Boy. Let's get everything other. I mean, because we should really rabble. Yes. Oh, so I can only discard 1 card.
Come and get it.
So I can't do any damage unless I have a pair of 9s or higher. Well, I guess a single, as a high card could work, but is it actually going to? Alright.
The briskness of morning flees on
The fuck happened there?
leaving the stagnant heat.
Why did I
of the
win?
day. The stone warms and will soon grow hot. You race the rising sun into the sky.
Why did I win?
midday, your hands smell of roasted meat. In your haste for shade, you find the merchant waiting in the shallows.
Sure I do. Boomerang. Gain additional attack after a successful standard attack. Ooh. Discard 2 abilities. I'm fine with that.
This one.
That's it.
The heat
Oh.
and brightness of the day outside makes the darkness of the cave look inviting. The
Rage-
darkness
yeah, I guess
is
so.
impenetrable to your sun-drenched eyes. You stumble, groping at imagined shapes, until soft curves emerge from the black curtain.
Black curtain.
Through a tangled tunnel lies a chamber suffused in a bronze light. Roots curl along the ground and
We need to
collect
heal,
at its
though, that's for damn
center,
sure.
where something unsettling sits beneath the light. A sloth suckles on the tip of a root in a way repugnant to the full spectrum of sensibilities.
Sure?
It pulls the tumescence from its mouth with a drooling
Tumescence.
floop and regards you as a possible side dish.
Don't float me, sir. Sapping. If an enemy with sapping successfully attacks, you must discard an ability. 12. Where have all my health points gone? I could pass any card here for.
Not enough resources.
What do you mean I don't have enough attacks remaining? Oh, this costs 2 attacks. Where the hell am I going to get 2 attacks at? I didn't realize that. That did seem maybe overpowered. Sorry, it's a boomerang. We got boomerang, though, which is gain an additional attack after a successful standard attack. All right, so if I play these 9s, right, 9, 9, and I attack, and then that sticks, I get to go again. And then we'll throw out this 10 high, this jack high, and see if we can make that work. That's a push. Reacting to being about to fail. Okay, yeah, so we'll... Shit, yeah, there we go. Remove your cards. There you go. Do I just keep attacking? Endlessly? Oh, that's a fantastic card. Eventually I will lose. Hurting. Where's all these health potions I got? Ace, Defend with the Heart. Enemies forcing you to discard. You must discard an ability. Alright.
It's my turn.
We need these hearts to try to suffer through here. So we'll try to do like Queen, Jack. We'll just try to make our way down, right? Like, Ace, fuck. We need to heal! Where are all my healing cards? I know I got potions and shit. Jack on Jack.
Thrust the axe.
Defense. Yes. Alright. That's a good start. Get rid of this club.
Take your best shot.
Alright. Got a heart. 7 of hearts. 2 of hearts. Thank you. My finishing blow!
Shield at the ready.
Pair of kings. Cannot beat. And then, I guess, Queen High. Beat a queen! You cannot. 3. I can now just discard instead of my attack, though, which might make sense. So we'll discard this.
Do your worst.
Get another heart. Pair of jacks. 4, 7 of hearts should keep us alive. Yep, go ahead.
You better not dull my axe.
Oh, my potion! But now I need hearts! My potions. My precious potion. Can you beat an ace? He cannot. And then, any chance you can maybe not beat a queen? He cannot.
Sap thread.
That's more like it.
Sap threads through glowing veins.
Oh, so only
and gathers
restore.
at the tip of a coiled root.
I mean, I might have to restore. That's a consumable, so... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
He's but a scratch.
Yeah, we have to. I mean, we have to.
Passes, and the sun sets its glare on the other side of the spire.
The
dark
streetwise
stone
merchant. Where's
is
the
slow to
streetwise
cool,
merchant? That's
but
very good.
you're eager
I
to
missed that.
climb. Truth must
Because I-
await on the summit, for one false step would be fatal. 2 eyes rise from the separate stalks of stone above, and
A
heavy
snail.
rocks rain down around the ledge below.
Climb. Cancels enemy's safe attack. I don't have 2 hearts. Oh, I don't need it yet. Cyclops. Sure. Pair of 8s. Do I have this defensive stance? I just permanently have that. Cool. Enemies with safe attack do not suffer damage when they fail it. Okay. Can't beat 8s. Can you beat 7s? Can't beat 7s. Let's discard this 10.
Take your best shots.
Could have been better. Queen. Counter it with the health potion. And also go up 1 max point, but we don't have enough for it. We need 3 reds, or 3 hearts, 2 hearts and a diamond. But also increase our overall max HP. That does sound promising. We could just counter the queen with this here and then we'll get a revenge attack here. I know I could have used... Oh, I don't have the spade yet, so... Alright. Pair of 6s, which I can defeat with what? Nothing. I mean... I don't want to get rid of those spades because I need these. So I guess we will throw... I guess I'll throw one of the... Jesus. This is ugly. Seven to help insulate myself from the damage. Good morning, Paperweight. Right, so that's going to reduce the damage by 1. I hate to see that ace go, but we gotta do something here. All right, now we can chop this dude and just kill him. We should use our chop +1. Draw 2 cards. There. Kill him. We could do our health potion now. Let's do it now. Now we're at +9 or 9 HP. Just attack with a queen. Can you beat a queen? He cannot. See, that's fine. And then we get to go again. Just attack with the 8. Can you beat an 8? He can beat an 8. All right, and our turn. How you doing today, Pape? Did you do your daily yet? Pair of jacks beats a pair of 10s. It's pretty.
Hold your shield high.
Just card at a time. Can you beat a king? He can't beat a king. So we can now convert one of you into a spade. And then our finishing blow, and then he dies. There we go.
With the heavens so near.
Oh, hell, level up.
I just came up with a new move.
Our spiked shield is great.
Clarity grows distant as the air thins. The heat on the horizon turns shapes to water,
I did win.
And the mass
Watching
of a
Jin pop.
mountain
Oh,
drops into the sky, flying on
I didn't get the
wings
alert
of
for Jin. Hold
wavering
on.
shadow.
All right, I gotta get. Let me alert Kim real quick here. I didn't get his alert, or if I did, how long's he been on? $28 minutes. Okay, I just didn't get the alert. I was middle.
Shield at the ready.
Rock! The sanitation engineer from the 1990s, was it Charles Hudson? Rock is here? And he's, okay, we have to hit him with a 9 or better. These 5s aren't going to do shit. Well, it won't do damage, but it'll let us keep attacking if we wanted to keep attacking. Chop just does straight damage, so we'll just... Okay, because it's not a standard attack. The clubs don't do anything for us. Hearts and spades do stuff for us. Oh, that's how we beat the vultures, is because we have harm shield. When they attacked us, we dealt 1 damage. Okay, that's why. Because of our Ifrit ring. Alright, it's fine. So he should take 1 damage too. He did not for some reason, because he was defending. He wasn't attacking. Pair of 7s! I cannot beat, but we can do the 3 and the 5, which will negate it to 0. And he should take 1 damage for attacking me anyways. And he did. Dizzying Blow. Tap an adjacent target. Well, that does sound useful. Use the ace, though, because that heart... use the queen. So he should not get an attack next round. King, king. You beat a pair of kings. Pair of 4s ain't. Alright. Reroll. Can you beat an ace? 1 ace. Can you beat a single ace? You can tie it. Okay. Lucky bastard. This 8 of hearts, we're going to hold on to that because that can be used to defend ourselves. Back to our turn. 7s are not greater than 9s, and we need to have 9s or better to beat him. So, 7, 8, 9. We're pretty far away from a straight. So we could just chop. Chop. Right? King high! Can you beat a king? He can... doesn't in that circumstance. Can you beat a jack? He can beat a jack. Alright. Pair of 6s. We can't block that. But we can mitigate 7, 8, 9, 10. 9 is greater than 7. You've been doing it wrong all these years, yes. At least for this enemy, we're a little bit far into the game, so things are getting a little bit more complicated. But since this enemy has flying, cards that are below 9 don't matter. I can defend myself with a heart and a spade. So the heart, because of our Iron Blood, is going to reduce the damage we take by 1. And the spade is going to return damage. So he'll go down a little, I'll go down a little. It's a race to the bottom. And now I can revenge, because we failed. And now we draw cards. Our finishing blow, which we want to hold on to until he gets down to 3, which hopefully will be soon. 2s don't do anything. I mean, I could try to play a 10 high and hope for the best. That doesn't seem... It doesn't seem awesome. I do want to hold on. I need a spade, though. So... Let's just slough off this 2.
I'm ready for anything.
Get a 9. Alright, pair of 7s. I can reduce it down to... There'll be a pair of 4s. Which isn't any better. So this is a waste to use this now. Because it'll just drop to a pair of 4s. We're gonna get hit here, but he's gonna drop down to 3. So we'll just play this 5, 7. So I'm gonna hit for 2. I'm gonna go down to 3, but so is he.
Shield at the ready.
And then we can just finish him. Why is he at 4? Oh, we can do it. It doesn't matter. It's 4. But we're hurting.
The sun gives way to
But we're
stars as you
hurting.
climb beyond the realm of clouds, where white roots reach from the rock to offer you a hand into the heavens. The following dawn, you arrive at the pinnacle, and there, in a graceful dome of glass and ivory, sits a sylphid in white robes before a white tree, no taller than her seated form. Her eyes are as
We have to fight her, 'cause
windows to
I
the
could
blue
heal.
sky beyond.
I could use a
They
heal.
watch without blinking as you approach. She plucks the button of a mushroom growing beside the tree and begins to chew it.
Ah, god damn it.
Her ruby lips press into a pout and gently blow. Fragrant
She
breath
just-
strokes your cheek.
She just magic
You are
mushroomed.
blown off the cliff. Your mind, a man with stars for skin, sits in the shade of a large old tree, catching apples as they fall. And having had his fill of fruit, he gives them freely to famished wanderers, one and all.
Eat the apple!
Travels, and a single fruit does not sate for long. And soon a line coils around the hill of the old tree, The hungry won't settle for song. And in the shadow, the man smiles. A meal made easy is no charity.
No,
It does
don't
not
eat the apples.
last. It is a shackle locked by life's own will. How eagerly it is taken to wrist. If only it can be steadfast.
Did Anne Rind write this? Did she make this game? Is this just Fountainhead the game? Right? Like, this charity meal will not fill you. You have to. Who is John Galt? Is that John Galt giving out apples? Right? Like, you have to earn it by the sweat of your brow.
Power is the fallen apple. Acquired easily, it substitutes one's ability to climb. Its absence leaves one weaker than when accepted, and its presence only makes one hunger for more. It is a gift given which takes everything. With those words
Power,
echoing
noted.
in your mind, your vision races over the horizon to a shimmering city by the sea. At its port is a ship flying a silver sail from a black mast. Further still, over the ocean, your sight soars to the shores of a shrouded isle. You linger, watching the heavy mist crown a rim of mountains, veiling what lies beyond.
I don't like soars and shores. I don't know why.
Suddenly, you're wrenched backwards, streaking over water and land to rejoin your body as it softly set upon the sand. Only now, reawakening at the feet of Titan's ladder, do you come to miss the shrouded isle as home.
Is that? We have Transladder, Titan's Ladder. Complete all the spring. Hey, we did it.
I like to take my time.
I mean, how fast? Yeah, I guess there's a thing that part of what you're ranking, I did read that online, is how fast you go through the game. With me sitting here narrating what I'm doing, probably isn't it making it very fast. You know what I mean? Cocaine seeds! Let's party. Soul-tipped arrow. Behind the shield 1, Armory Master. Armory Master. Give me... So, although this is a better... I feel like I don't get shields that often, though. All right, I'll take it, but I feel like I don't get shields that often.
In an oasis, where they say the sun sleeps with the dunes at night, weeps the blushing branches of a willow. Brass bangles meant as shackles, worn as baubles, glimmer softly beneath a silver crescent. A faint echo of the beauty they once adorned.
Leela, the Enchantress. We're just sticking with our dude, though. We'll go see if we get, like, if we go and water the, you know, go water here the tree of fantasy liberty with the blood of patriot. Like, what is it? The thing. Go ahead. You get a card. Double attack. Gain an additional attack. Redraw cards you use to deal the attack. Ooh. Alright, so that I think I have to add to the deck, right? That's... Surely that's not just gifted to me. Like, There's Leela. We keep using Magnor, though, and I'm fine with that. Go to our no idea deck. And then Armory Master. So, yeah, the Whirlwind +1, we almost never have 2 attacks. So let's get rid of that. Behind the shield, I even said, like, I feel like I don't often have shields. Okay, so maybe... The +2 offense, does that make me have 2 attacks? Or no, I don't see that being the case. Controlling faster, Armory Master. Armory Master, you're pulling my strings. Alright, there. Alright, so yeah, I guess whatever they just showed me, we get that for nothing, presumably. Alright. Keep pushing forward. Still use Magnor because we're getting the gist of it. The Sea of Nod.
Well, let's get on with it then.
Out goes Magnor, the no idea deck. Alright, yeah, so clearly there is ability cards and there's also like these cards, right? So we have our one wild ace in there, a wild card in general. But all the other shit, I don't know where it goes. Like that card we just got, I don't know where it goes. Slough off, I guess that.
The red and gold roofs of Falcara shimmer like the waves in the bay they embrace. Cobbled streets, woven in ivy, bear you swiftly to a busy port. A crowd of all creeds clamour in the sun-drenched dock. Still, you stand out. Making your way towards the ships, you pass sailors stooped in soups and spirits, slinging unsavory words like lengths of rope. A swarthy man with hawkish eyes the color of a shallow sea sits in the shade of a silver sail hung from a black mast.
Again, I think they're getting paid by the S
as
here.
Two rogues move to extort the wayward foreigner on the wharf.
Timu Kate Blanchett, right? In her contract with Fiverr, she gets an additional tenth of a penny for every S she really lays into. Swarthy man with hawkish eyes.
You think you're the cock of the duck, do you?
Picaroon! Alright, first strike, alright, they just get to go first. Whatever. I'm not worried about that. Can we counter an ace? We can counter it. We can block an ace with an ace. They only have 2 health, so they shouldn't be too bad. Can we beat a 9? We can beat a 9 with a 10. That's good enough for me.
Grasp the axe.
Alright, can you beat an ace?
How about you?
Doesn't seem like it.
Give it up.
I missed my boomerang already. Can we beat a 9? Well, we could beat a 9 with a jack.
You're a loot or you're like.
Can we beat a 9? We could beat a 9 with a queen. Level up. Level up immediately.
Begins.
Gain 1 shield at the start of your turn. Retain a shield at the start of your turn. Alright, Iron Blood has been really rad for us so far. That lets you just play any heart to keep from taking damage. I don't think we have many, if any, cards that require shield. So Oak Biscuit, if we have a shield that triggers. We have a couple behind the shields. So Alright, maybe we get in the habit of trying to accumulate shields. So let's go ahead. We'll take the shield bearer.
The tarot told me it's me fate to ferry ye to the Shrouded Isle, but I figured if ye couldn't handle a brace of picaroons, there may be time yet to get back me coin. Sure as the lines on me palm, no such luck.
He sounds exactly like Paperweight sounds to us Americans, by the way.
Now, since ye can't pay a man enough to sail west or the Sea of Nod, I suppose I'll have to do it for free. Come aboard, and we'll hoist the anchor and set sail.
A
Hardly
week west
seems
of
appropriate.
Falcara, the water is placid with just enough clouds to keep the sun a welcome sight.
The sea's calm now, but just wait. I've sailed as far as mast-high swells, and I say the first wall of the Shrouded Isle be waves tall enough to lick the clouds. Be a mate, fetch me a cask from the hold.
Please
Sure.
the pirate.
Sure.
You encounter a pack of ravenous rats in the
I was about
lower
to say.
deck. They abandon gnawed coils of rope in favor of fresh meat.
For a medieval fantasy type game, it's been awful long before we fought some rats. Rats should have appeared a long time ago.
Hold your shield high.
Harmless defense. Elusive. Do not suffer damage from multi-target abilities. Successful defensive entities with harmless defense deal no damage. Well, that's also like safe attack. I think those both do the exact same thing. Well, in that case, let's play these 8s. Twos win. And then a pair of 5s. Sevens will block that. And then what do you got here? Alright, a king will block that.
You better not dull my axe.
Alright, we'll start building up our things. Alright, and fuck you. Easy.
You return topside to the golden wrought checkers of the captain's smile.
If I'm to sail to me doom, least I can ask for is not to go down with a ship full of rats. Well, that and me cask.
Seems reasonable.
Give the captain his cask to curry his favor.
Sure. Level up.
This is gonna be good.
Okay, so this is where the double attack comes through. Gain an additional attack. Redraw cards that you used to deal. Yeah, sure. Let's start using those.
Oh, hear that? Take the rope the rats left and fasten yourself to the mast. This be
The
lure
sirens.
of the singing stones. But no sea hag song is going to tame this dog's salty heart.
A strange song surfs the waves, calling to mind the slope of fetching curves wrapped in green sequins. The boat lurches towards the rocks, and you loose yourself from your hempen tethers. It's the
Confront!
choir which holds the rudder now. Only their silence can steer the ship from its collision course.
Confront! We always
Bound
confront!
the boat onto the rocks, drawn weapons making
Yep.
clear you come not in love.
Top deck at the start of your turn. If you lose attack, you draw a heart. But I should have two.
Ready.
I should have 2 attacks per round, so maybe it'll be okay. Dun 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 dun. All right, trips. We can also do our +1 and draw 2 cards.
I haven't the cards.
Oh, we don't have enough spades. All right, hit it. I don't know why that was funny, but it is. All right, second attack. All right, Heart of the Ox. That takes us to what? A couple hearts. We can gain 1 max.
That hand won't work. That hand won't work.
Wait. Why can't I wild that card? Because the order matters.
It's the spot.
Alright, takes us to 9. There you go. Jinnerbomb! Thanks for stopping by, Raiders. We're gonna let Jinnerbomb play his entrance. All of the animations, all of the music, all of the audio, everything all at once. You're gonna blow an O-ring. Shouldn't force it. More fire. Too much stuff going on. Hold on. Jinnerbomb, thank you for the resubscribe. Appreciate you, buddy. Raiders, welcome! We're playing Aces and Adventures, which is a poker rogue game. And we're like on the 5th, like level 5. We are Magnar the Warrior. And then we're playing Hands of Cards. We're currently going against the Sirens. And shit happens, so just watch and we'll figure it out. They're playing a pair of queens. I have to play 2 cards that are better than a pair of queens, otherwise I take damage. I have 1 shield and I have 9 health, so I'm not in a terrible amount of trouble. I do have cards I can play to try to counter it otherwise, but there really isn't anything I do other than pick 2 cards. In this case, we have 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen is a goddamn straight. It's a shame to break it up, but they're going to make me pick 2 cards. So I might as well pick the 8 and the 9, and then we're going to take 2 damage. There's nothing we can do about it. We can react. And then she's going to attack with 2s, and not a whole lot we could do about it. So We'll hold on to black cards. We'll use it for this chop. So we need a spade and a black card. We'll play the 9-10 to defend. It's not going to... It's going to fail, but we got to play cards.
Hold your shield high.
Alright, so now we do have our chop. Alright, we also have our behind the shield. So when we lose this shield, we should draw cards. So we should be in pretty good position. This will kill... Let's kill her off. Draw 2 cards. We have our wild card. And we got a bunch of other cards. So we'll just play out, let's say... Make it a pair of queens. So, queen. A queen and a queen. Can you beat a pair of queens? Cannot. We get our second attack because of this card that we've acquired when we leveled up. Jin, how was your run this morning? I hope you did well. I trust that you did. Can you beat a king high siren? She cannot. Siren scale arrow. Tap an enemy when you
Epic.
successfully attack with a heart. Ooh.
You fish the good captain out of the water he'd willingly entered during the battle. After another attempted dive, you tie him to the mizzen in hopes his heart will mend by the time he dries. You take to the spokes of the helm. True to legend, the waves roll like hills beyond the singing stones. The rise and fall of the ship is hard on the legs and harder on the stomach. You clutch the gunwale, looking for a place to be sick.
Good
When
words.
you spot a dinghy, one wave short of driftwood. A man in a barrel flies a sheet from a branch still clad with leaves.
Oh, the merchant's here.
She's welcoming you.
Shouts the merchant as he climbs aboard.
At the sea, I mean. Gentler than usual. Now, shall we deal? I'll not be caught sailing without...
Alright, discard 2 abilities. Our revenge and behind the shield to get an additional attack of offense. That doesn't sound horrible. So let's see if we can... Alright. And then that's all we can afford.
The waves grow worse ahead, and the sky's no better. You'll need your legs beneath you.
He says, tossing you a vial and falling overboard into the barrel.
Knowing that the merchant is coming up is important, so you can like try to stack abilities you don't give a shit about that
You
you're fine
swig of the
trading.
elixir and funnel the rest into the captain's cracked lips.
Oh, that was a real clap of thunder to the old hat stand.
Groans the captain, replacing his tricorn.
Now, what say we steer round the squall shading the horizon?
Come on, break.
A crack of lightning splits the clouds as the storm wreathes the sky.
He's coming on too fast.
Sometimes I get a little bit long-winded with these between the
The
matches.
ship
A lot of
is nearly
cards.
torn to planks as a titanic wave hurls you into the realm of thunder before dropping you to the ocean floor. The captain wrestles with the rudder when
And the
a sudden
Kraken is
storm
here.
sends you from stern to bow. The reflection of the sky, pained by lightning, glistens across a colossal eye.
Kraken!
That's what I said. At the start of their turn, each entity must top deck. They suffer 1 damage if they draw a diamond. Alright.
Thrust the axe.
Alright. Alright, so let's see here. What do we got here? Alright. So we have powerful attack. Deal +1 damage. Okay, got it. Guard. And it must be attacked before enemies without guard, so we have to focus on him. That's for an attack. Entities get any +1 defense. Okay, so I think we could just finishing blow him and that's it. Because it's not technically an attack. This is just...
The edge is sealed.
Right? We get that for nothing. That's not technically an attack. Attack with our pair of 5s against who we got to attack, which is the guard. Right? 6-8 doesn't do it. So we go again. King High. Can you beat a King High? Doesn't look like it. We go again. Can you beat a Jack?
I'm out of attacks for this round.
We should have 3 attacks, right? We have +1 offense. And then double attack. feel like we should have won again. Pair of 10s. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't think there's a whole lot we could do. We could play the 2s, but we're gonna, you know, it's as bad as anything. So I guess maybe we'll play. I'll try to keep the straight intact. We get an ace or a 6, we got a straight. We got a 6, we got a straight. We'll play this jack against the ace. There's nothing we can do about it anyways.
You better not dull my axe.
Alright. Finishing blow. I don't know if the damage spills over to the giant. But here we go. Doesn't look like it. But we'll draw a shitload more cards and we still got another attack coming. So, can you beat an ace? You can tie it. Can you beat a king? Or that's... Again, I should have 3 attacks. I don't know why I don't have 3 attacks. +1... Is this additional damage? Oh, lowers the number of cards enemies draw. So it's not an actual attack. Ah! That's him. That's his problem, not my problem. Pair of deuces. 3, 6.
It's my turn.
Pair of queens. Can you beat a pair of queens?
That's not a valid attack.
Can you beat a pair of queens? Can. Pair of 9s. Can you beat a pair of 9s? He can. That's unfortunate. Alright. Pair of 8s. Health potion. We can play that right now.
This is thirsty work.
Alright. Pair of 9s. I can't do anything about it. But we're an ace away from a straight, so we'll play the... Guess we have to break it up. 2, 3.
Better not dull my axe.
Need to hold on to this spade for as long as possible for the finishing blow. I say that, but I think I have to play it right now. Pair of 10s. Can you beat a pair of 10s? He cannot. Alright. Can you beat a pair of kings? Hopefully not. 2 pair is not a valid hand in this game, by the way. It's not that I missed it. It's silly, but that's how it is. And then a pair of aces I can't play right now because I only get the 2 attacks.
Feel that already.
I can heal right now if I need to. Might not be necessary. Aces beat 8s. There we go.
The storm subsides as the tentacles sink into the deep, almost as if the lightning had been conducted by their will. Another soaring wave pushes the ship skyward, briefly beyond the clouds.
The tapping when you attack with a heart is phenomenal. Level up.
To navigate to
We're not that damaged.
Favor me.
+1 offense and max hand size.
On the other side of the mountainous waves lies a stretch of absolute serenity, where stars waltz on the rippling glass of a placid sea. Exhausted from the voyage, you sprawl on the deck.
Damn right I
At the
do.
edge of sleep, you watch the stars slide in the sky and drift down before your weary eyes.
What in the name of all that's wet is that?
That's kind of filthy.
Hold your shield high.
The Calavite. Wait, hold on. The Celevianthian. Spell ward. Except for -1 ability damage. Diamond Seeker. Enemies with Diamond Seeker gain +1 offense per diamond in your hand. The Celevianthian will summon an Astra when brought under 11 HP and then again under 6. Okay. So we're gonna heal back up to 9 as our first action.
Just a quick swig.
Just to be, you know, throw a couple 8s out here. What do we got? What do you think of that? Okay, and then a pair of 4s. I mean, ideally we'd hit it with a heart to tap it, but you know, 4/4. Can't block with anything. If we intimidate, it'll drop to an ace high. Intimidate to remove one of these 4s. Ace high. We still can't beat an ace high, so I don't know if there's any point in intimidating it. So 2/5 it is. We just take our lumps.
It's my turn.
Lumpy they may be. Great. We can turn one of our cards into a heart. We can play this straight. We'll do that right now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that should tap him, right, with our arrow. Is he not tapped? Alright, so this is an Astra, so we have to deal with that thing. Finishing blow, if we get down to 6, we can just kill it outright. So now we gotta contend with this motherfucker. Same strategy. We can make a heart here. Make you into a heart. And now you'll be tapped. Which means I'll just go again, right? Unless he can block 5s. He can't. He only gets 1 card. Alright. That's both of my attacks, right? That's both my attacks. So then they... And now I'm up. Alright, so I have to deal with him. I'm not going to need this twice. So we just get rid of him.
Your fate is sealed.
And let's try these 7s. Alright, the heart's gonna land, he's tapped. Alright. And then we gotta deal with this bastard now too. So pair of 6s, there's a heart in there, he should be tapped if he can't block it, he can't. Alright, I'm not gonna bother finishing blow him, because I'm not gonna waste the cards. So I'm trying to save it for this dude.
Shield at the ready.
We got some shields, so we're okay. Ace high, can you beat an ace? Can't. Alright, I mean, again, it's ace high. I think he should be able to handle that. But there's nothing else I really got. Oh, we're good. So he's not going to be tapped. So I do have to deal with him attacking me. Oh, no, we don't. Finish him. He's got 3. There we go. Easy.
Daybreaks,
Easy.
and you're loath to look upon the horizon for what fresh terror might hang there. But at last, you see it. Clouds crowning a bowl of bright
Second
mountains
breakfast.
dressed in green
breakfast.
and blue.
Third breakfast. I fucked
True
with
to the
that.
cards, I brought ye to the shore of the Shrouded Isle. A tarot never said anything about making it back. Time to draw me own fate. And for you as well, mate.
I gotta fight
Half the
him?
things legends say about this place are true. It's twice the trouble of the sea.
So we gotta fight each other now? Oh no, we did it! Use the straight end combat. Completed the Sea of Nod for the first time with Magnar. Use the 3 of a kind in combat.
Think I'm out of shields.
Again, continue with
Not
the
even
B rank.
close.
B rank, B rank, B rank. Even if we're kicking the shit out of the game, it's always B rank. Alright. We're close to wrapping up here. we're going to see what kind of cards we got in our cocaine pod. We got Battle Scavenge. Heal 3 HP. Whirlwind. Roar at Dawn, and a top deck. So this is a gold card. When you deal an attack damage, gain shields equal to the attack. I like this better than this. I know this is a gold card. I'm going to take that. Alright. Armory Mastery +1. Gain defensive. Okay, we could check that out. Card Trick. Dizzying Blow. Armory Master +1. Mastery. Alright. Alright, we'll hop out. So yeah, we're all the way up to here. I don't know how many of these, how far into the game we are. Like how many decks we have to progress through. Let's peek at the tree here. Apparently pour all these vials in it. Unlock some leaves. Civilian. Negate damage of an attack. Ooh. Can only be used once per adventure. New leaves. You may redraw an additional card at the beginning of an adventure. Alright. Alright. Before I forget, let's go and add that armor mastery to the no idea deck. At least replace... Do we only have one armory mastery anyways? Is that actually that much better? This is a guaranteed 2. We might not have 2 shields. I might like that the way it is. Behind the shield is actually a little bit tricky for us to come across. Alright, I'm going to offload Oak Biscuit and get Battle Scavenge. And that's what we'll do. So Battle Scavenge did sound cool. Alright. We'll stop it there. We'll stop it there. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think I'll keep at this at least a little bit. Most likely tomorrow, but we'll see how far we'll go. Some of the things about it I don't love. Like, the fact that you can't play 2-pair doesn't make a ton of sense to me. And there's like, it's... Because of game balance issues, you can't do this. It's like, well, did you try to balance the game? Like, that seems odd, but... Whatever. But it's fun. We'll continue to go with it. Plan is later on today, Phasmophobia with Jinnerball. So we'll be doing that, and we'll figure out what we'll play tomorrow. Otherwise, don't forget, watch another movie with Blaine is coming up in the coming weekends. Stop by the Discord, check out the invite, so you'll know what time it is when it'll kick off. And you can watch a movie. It'll be a public domain film of some dubious quality. I haven't decided yet, but it seems like it might be Plan 9 from Outer Space. But that's going to be on the 30th. So, not this coming Saturday, but the Saturday after. We'll all meet together, we'll watch a film. It'll be fun. We'll have a good time. On that note, no particular order, the Romondi Python, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting. Platty, Sleep Extreme Platypus, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting. Jinnerbomb, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for the resub. I appreciate you. And Paperweight, thanks for stopping by. If you're not watching Paperweight stream, watch Paperweight stream. There's an underscore at the end. Paperweight usually plays The Binding of Isaac, but he's also on a big Minecraft kick. He and I play Ship of Fools, which is a roguelike ship. I don't know, it's a roguelike, but you're on like a comedic pirate ship type thing. It's a thing. It's very French. It strikes me as being very French. But it is fun. We usually play it on Tuesdays. Jenner Braum and I, like I said, we'll play Phasmophobia tonight. Probably in about 6 hours, 8 hours, something like that. To whoever else was watching, like, thank you for watching me play video games. You don't have to watch me play video games. You could play video games yourself. You could something utterly unrelated to video games. You could have watched a TV show. You could have watched the Almighty Johnsons? Almighty Johnsons, right? The Almighty Johnsons, yes. Almighty Johnsons. Very interesting show. We watched it a few years ago. I think it was a COVID special for us. But it's a New Zealand... Right? New Zealand. Don't let that throw you off, but it's a New Zealand comedy drama basically about you know, Norse gods are alive, but they're people, and they're people, and they're alive, and they're Kiwis because they're in Australia. It's fun. It's interesting. It's good. It's really good kind of supernatural sci-fi. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Really liked it. Loki was a fantastic character. There's like only, it's right here, 36 episodes. So it's not a long watch, but I quite enjoyed it. If you haven't seen the Almighty Johnsons, check it out. But you didn't watch the Almighty Johnsons. You watched me play video games. I might not understand the decision, but I appreciate you making it nonetheless. To everyone who wasn't watching me, I'd like to thank you for not watching me. I appreciate when people who don't watch me, because I appreciate when people leave me the fuck alone. Let's go ahead and raid. Who can we raid? Take your time here, Twitch. Take your time. Right now, no one we're following is streaming. So, let's just find someone at random. Someone who speaks English. Someone who could use a viewer. Who do we got? Try to up someone here. All right. Oh, all right. Yakuza Kiwami. Crazy Bride guy is playing Yakuza. He's got a couple viewers. He's been up for actually 6 hours. He might be close to wrapping up. Therapy for a Gooning Son, Krieg. We'll go to him. He's been up for 18 minutes. He's got 4. So, on that note, I hope everyone has a good day. Don't forget, join us for a Thursday night Phasmophobia tonight. Everyone has a good day. Yins be good. Peace out and deuces. Bye, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day.